Hey guys, what is up? BC coming back at you guys with day 2 of Dinobot week, and today we are going to be taking a look at Transformers The Last Night Voyager Grimlock. Again, it's a vastly superior color scheme, but yeah, we're going to talk about it. So basically, let's start with the elephant in the room. His head. This thing is really freaking cool. Look, I'm just kidding. What the hell, Hasbro? Seriously, like, you couldn't figure out a way to integrate this into the Dino mode a little bit better? Instead of just sticking it on the tail and hoping for the best? Like, if you at least pop this piece off, like that I can understand, but then at the same time you can't really do anything with this, and I don't understand why this piece pops off. Like, was there a feature that allowed this to store, like, through here that was originally going to be implemented but got cut in the final production of the toy? Because just I don't understand why this pops off. Because you just leave this to the side and you just leave that club part, that looks decent. I actually don't mind that. But the fact that they literally have you doing it like this, I don't get this. I don't get this. With that rant out of the way, sliding this off and getting a look at the Dino mode proper. It's cool. I mean, like, I dig the toy for what it is, but at the same time, yeah, I'll get into my issues with it. One of my issues is his actual Dino mode gimmick. Why does the button close his mouth and not open it? This is backwards as all hell, and I don't understand why they did it like this. Now, of course, I'm probably sounding like a whiny old man because I'm complaining about a toy, but I mean, just come on, guys. When you're making a T-Rex toy where your gimmick is supposed to be some kind of chomping gimmick, you're gonna want the button to open the mouth and then close it, and have a little bit more force to it. I understand that the movie toys ran into a bit of a budget crunch over the years, but I don't know, just this jaw, I'm not a big fan. I'm really not. But the transformation on this figure is actually really, really neat. I honestly feel like if this would have been the leader class toy, I would have been way happier. And just, yeah, I really do think that if this would have been the leader class figure, I would have been a lot happier. Now, I'm pretty sure people are going to tell me, well, there's a knockoff one that's leader size. I'm not doing it. I mean, I indulged in a knockoff with Feral Rex, and that was as far as I went. I'm not doing it again. So with that said, that tangent out of the way, yeah, that's pretty much Dino mode in a nutshell. He's got ball jointed dino arms, which I love the fact that you can actually bring his arms in and it looks like he's scheming. Just, hey, look at that! I found the reason why this didn't exist. You can make him talk. It's late. Leave me alone. With that said, you know, you got the legs move. That's basically all you need to know. Because other than that, he's pretty much a static dino. Now, let's get into something that's a little bit more enjoyable to look at. Yeah, we were going to start by effectively, how the hell do you start this again? I think it's with the tail. Bring the arms out. There we go, yeah. You bring these pieces down like this, and they will split either way, so you can just go ahead and flip these up and make the robot feet. And then this piece will come up and off. Up and off. There we go. I'm fighting with a toy. This is sad anyways. Bring the hips down, and this would originally be all the way up like this. You can go ahead and fold it down at this point. Bring these hip skirts forward and peg them in. And I say peg it in loosely. Unintentional joke. And there you go. There's a, whoa. Again, I'll get into that. Bring his arms around like this. And unpeg this. Swing them around like this. Fold up the heel and then fold it up and it'll tap right into the arm. Rotate the arm and straighten it. And there is his robot arm. Once again, over here. Just finish the transformation. Spin the head around. And then come back here. Pop this. And then split this out. Then this, okay. Alright, so the whole assembly essentially going to be connected down here like that. You're gonna disconnect it, split the T-Rex skull, bring it down like this, and then you're gonna feed this piece around like that, and it's just gonna kind of chill on his back like this. And then these pieces are going to tab into a couple of slots back here, and they're not the greatest tab spots. To complete the robot mode. And as stated, there is the robot mode. And I do generally dig this profile. It definitely feels like a Grimlock toy. Except for the fact that, as you can clearly already tell, mine is suffering from serious mold degradation. Because this is a literal floppy freaking mess. Like, that's the best it's done since I've had it. And I didn't hit it with the floor polish yet because I wanted you guys to see just how freaking bad things can tend to get. Now, I'm probably going to end up showing him off again during the week. Or not during the week, during a random size comparison where he's actually going to be standing up straight and not falling over. That will be because of the floor polish, most likely. And as you can see, I am struggling hardcore to keep him standing. There we go. So, basic body profile. I really love the look of it. I really do dig the general look of his robot. It's a really nice looking robot. It's just a shame that he's brought down by so many nagging issues with just the general mold. And most of them, I'm pretty damn sure, are because of mold degradation. Ow. So, anyways, getting more into the actual figure itself and not complaining about how floppy he is. Articulation wise, he's okay. He's got the swivel head, and mine loves to slide off, so I'm not gonna futz with the head too much. Shoulders are good, universal shoulders. He's got a rotating bicep, and he does have an elbow joint, but it goes down like this. But here's the beauty: when you untab it and swing it around the wrist, not only do you get a proper bending elbow, you also get a wrist joint. Downside to this, he also has this giant freaking thing hanging off of his fist that has to go with the wrist joint. Sacrifices. They be present. Unlike Slash, he has no waist joint, and due to the way he transforms, because, lifting this whole panel up, just due to the way he transforms, and due to the way he's built, there's no way you can really put a waist joint in there. So it would have been nice, but I understand why it's not there. Anyways, universal hips, and this freaking crotch flap is garbage. He's got a thigh swivel, he's got a decent knee bend, and these ankle joints are weird. Because honestly, the more I look at this, because he doesn't have an ankle tilt, but it's all the way up here. And it's freaking weird because look at the way his feet are made. You can totally just somewhere within this put an actual ankle rocker. And that would have looked so much better instead of breaking him at the leg. I mean, it allows him to get into some decent poses, but I'm not even going to try. Because as previously stated, mine is suffering from mold degradation, so it makes posing him an absolute nightmare. And you wanna know what else is a friggin' nightmare? These T-Rex skulls on his shoulders, why is this there? I'm just kidding. This thing. Seriously, Hasbro, this is a fail of a weapon. Because naturally, you would think, pop this off, and then slide this through, pop it back on, and he can hold it at around there. And that would have looked better. But instead, they put this handle right here. That he holds this right here. And if you just want him to stand there and look threatening with it, I mean, it works for that, but even then, it doesn't really touch the ground. And just due to the way he's holding it, it doesn't even look like he's holding it. And if you try and have him swing this thing around, it's not really, he's not really swinging it. It's just, why? Why was this weapon designed this way? You could have given him something kind of like the Leader Class toy had, where it was this big giant thing that was made from his tail that folded out into this gigantic freaking murder weapon, and then had a piece that popped off so you could slide it through his hand, and boom. I don't understand the decision here. I know some people do dig this weapon. I definitely do know a lot of people who do dig this weapon. But just to me, this is kind of a fail. And his head just slid off. See? That's why I don't mess with the head. Anyways, I realize I'm harping on this toy a lot, but I have a guilty pleasure with it. I do somewhat dig it. I don't know. I wish he was slightly better. Now, this probably wouldn't have had, I probably wouldn't be feeling this way if I would have just decided to just not buy the leader figure and get the Voyager from the previous movie. Because maybe then I wouldn't be dealing with the floppiness. But at the same time, I didn't want the Voyager in that one because, let's face it, I didn't like the colors. And I realize I'm rambling, but just you get the point. I like it as a toy. I dig some of the ideas here, except for that. I dig the ideas that went into this. I just feel like since I got it late, I'm not liking it nearly as much as I probably would have beforehand. So that closes off Dinobot Weekday 2. And basically, guys, after these two figures, it all goes uphill from here. Because everything else from the Dinobots, I really, really, really like. So, with all this said, guys, I have taken up enough of your time. This is BC saying stay nerdy and get your geek on. I will catch you guys next time, and I bumped the camera. I am so sorry. Bye.